Hey guys, I'm Jim. I edit photos. Thanks for stopping by. Today I'm in Luminar AI, and I have a bit of a confession to make, to be honest. So, my first Luminar video, I was just looking back through my YouTube history. My first video about Luminar, which was the first version of Luminar, was November of 2016. So, as of about 2 weeks from now, that's 5 years in the past. So I've been doing for 5 years videos here on YouTube about Luminar, all the different versions and iterations. And I spent, countless hours making these videos, sharing these videos, and I love it. And I'm going to keep doing it. One of the things I do in these videos is I'll often go in and show all these different tools and how you can stack them and use them differently and all these different kind of things. And again, I'm still going to keep doing that. But I went out shooting the other morning downtown, which I love to do. And so like early morning in a city when it's kind of empty and you got soft light, it's not completely dark, but it's not completely light. And I took a bunch of photos around the city and I came back and I started editing them and I found out that I did kind of the same thing every time. I didn't go in and do all these complicated advanced moves with this tool and that mask and this mask. I just did some very basic stuff in the Essentials tab. And so I guess that's my confession. It's like you can do so much with just the Essentials tools, hence the name Essentials, that I often find myself, I don't go into creative or portrait or professional. I just stick on the Essentials tab. So if you take a look, here's one. You can see Enhance AI, Composition AI, Light, Structure, Landscape, and Vignette. I didn't use anything creative, anything portrait, or anything pro. And my result, before and after, there it is. I mean, a pretty simple, straightforward photo, but like I said, just the Essentials tools, and that's all I really needed. So here's another photo, same kind of thing. Enhance, Composition AI, Light, Structure, Vignette. If you go down here, nothing in creative, nothing in portrait, nothing in pro. Now, I'm not at all advocating that you do that or that you skip over these other tools. I love these other tools, as you can tell in my videos. Again, I've done hundreds of videos about all the different versions of Luminar, and we'll keep doing it. But I find that when I'm out making photos and editing photos, I start with the Essentials tools, but I often also end with the Essentials tools because I kind of go through them, see what I need, and then I get to Vignette, and I'm like, I'm kind of done, to be honest. Like here, I could do all kinds of things. I could add some dramatic if I wanted to. You could put a new sky in. You could add some mystical, which I love. But again, I don't really need it. They're creative tools. But I'm able, with just the Essentials, to go from that photo to that photo, which I think is a lot more impactful. It's straight. It's got so many things, I think, going for it. I just like the soft light and, of course, the pop of color. But again, just the Essentials tools. One more example, same thing, Enhance, Composition, Light. You're detecting a theme here, a little bit of denoise, some vignette, but no creative, no portrait, nothing in pro either. But if you look at the before and after, and honestly, a lot of this is because of the type of photo. Soft light, some bright colors, some nice mood already there. So I don't have to go add a lot of elements that weren't in the photo, which is what I often do with my more complicated edits. I'm trying to create a bit of mood, but when you're shooting in lower light and you've got some nice city lights like these kind of things, and interesting scenes kind of going, you don't have to go create a lot of mood or add to it because it's already there. And so again, the Essentials tools just allow you to accentuate what is there in the raw photo. And one more example from my recent outing, Enhance, Composition, Light, Structure, Landscape, and Vignette. Again, no creative, no portrait, no pro. Of course, I'm not going to have portrait because none of these are portraits. But you get the point, and I can take a base photo, which honestly I think I shot that one quite well. It exposed pretty nicely. Here I just managed the light a little bit, but lots of color, lots of lines, things that you can crunch up if you wanted to. So I added some structure. Normally you can mask these things in. I didn't bother doing it there because it's only a little sliver of sky, and that's the only place I probably would not want the structure to show up, but it's so light that it's not impacting it. So that was really it. That was my confessions. Like, I talk about all these advanced tools and they're awesome and how you can use them, and I love to use them. I just don't use them all the time because I don't need to. I feel like Luminar is so powerful with just the basic stuff. And if you couple that with a photo that you kind of shot right and you got it in nice soft light with, good mood and all that kind of stuff already included in the base scene, you end up not needing to go into the creative and advanced tools simply because you've got so much to work with in your raw photos. So I'll continue doing videos about Luminar and all the different fun advanced things you can do because I love to do that. I just find that a lot of the times I'm shooting these kind of scenes and therefore I don't need to go do all those things. But there are plenty of times when I just want to completely overhaul a photo, and that's when the creative stuff and the Pro Tools really come in handy, and I'll be doing that as well. Anyway, I just kind of wanted to share that because I feel like I'm always talking about all this amazing stuff you can do, and you can, and it's fun, and it is amazing, but I felt a little bit like I don't do that all the time. When I'm shooting this kind of stuff, I just do the basics and essentials, and it's so powerful. So that was what I wanted to share. I appreciate you guys watching and hanging out. When Neo comes out, some of this may change because guess what? There's more advanced tools, there's layers, there's all this compositing we're gonna be able to do, AI masking, all the different cool stuff that's coming. So I'm excited about that, but I just wanted to share that with you and share with you some shots from a recent morning out downtown. Thanks, my friends. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon, and I'll be back soon with another video. Take care of yourselves, and until then, adios.